Hey everyone, Denise James here, and today I'm talking about attraction marketing and how to attract people to join your business. So go ahead and hang out with me, part 3. Hey guys, welcome back, and as I said, I will be talking about how to attract people to join your business, but we're talking about part 3 of sell your audience. So in the previous 2 videos, in video 1 I talked about how to build your audience and how important that step is and how you cannot skip that. And then in the other video I talked about engaging your audience. So assuming that you already did part 1 and part 2, this is part 3 of how to sell your audience. So the best thing about selling your audience is you already covered the steps that I outlined in previous 1 and 2. You build your audience and you engage your audience. So now the easy part is asking for the sell. So most people kind of struggle with this part. Sometimes they have feelings like maybe nobody want to hear what they have to say, but once you put the work in and get through those phases, asking for the sale is the most easiest part of this process. And most home business owners, even small business owners, traditional business owners, have a hard time asking for the sale. There's nothing wrong with that. If you know that you put value out there and you genuinely want to help people solve their problems and answer their questions, then there shouldn't be an issue about asking for the sale. So keep that in mind. When one of the things that you can do, and I'm going to give you a good gold nugget when you're asking for the sale or selling to your audience, is that one of the things you can do is drill down to what your audience pain points are. And if the more specific you are, the more you can customize your message towards asking for the sale, because you're letting them know that you know exactly how they feel because you went through it. Maybe you experienced some of the problems that your audience have, or your customers, prospects, depending on your product or service, or in a home-based industry niche like network marketing, and you know firsthand how it feels to have those pain points. You can craft your message to answering and solving that issue and just asking for the sale. So the time you get to that process of asking for the sale, people don't have no resistance to, whipping up that credit card and wanting to buy what you're offering to solve their issue with, because you already took the time out to build your audience, engage your audience, because they already know, like, and trust you. So there's no resistance there when you come to asking for the sale. Just be confident to know that when you're offering something to solve someone's problem, you're genuinely, helping them solve that issue. So there's no need to be like a secret agent in your business. And I'm going to do a video about that too, but there's no need to feel embarrassed about that. If you know that you put out value and you're helping people solve their problem, there's no absolute earthly reason why you cannot ask for the sale. Be confident in that you're helping people. You're answering questions, you put value in the marketplace. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about is, I've seen people, and I even went through it myself personally. I'll go work hard in creating content to help people and show them the solutions that I have and engaging with them so I can build up that trust factor, okay? But then I was too shy to ask for the sale, and after a while, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't be, shy about asking for the sale, because think about it. And I just want y'all to, step out of your mind for a second and get in another pair of shoes, so to speak. And I'm using this for example, and it doesn't mean that everybody have this issue, but most of the people that I cross, including myself, had an issue with asking for the sale because you were too shy or embarrassed to, even though you put the work in and you want to see some results behind it. But, when you're at a job interview, okay, and you're applying for a job and you're trying to figure out whether you got butterflies in your stomach and you're trying to figure out whether you're going to get a job or not. Because the boss is going to ask you, or that employer is going to ask you, well, why should I hire you? Well, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go in sales mode. You're going in sales mode to convince that boss why they should hire you. So you maybe want to think of it that way. You put the work in. There's no earthly reason why you shouldn't experience the byproduct of someone purchasing your product or service because you worked hard for, getting in front of people and creating content for it. So when you're convincing that boss why they should hire you, you're going to be in sales mode. Okay, and I'm not saying being spammy or pitchy, but if you did the work, you should be rewarded by your work. That's all I'm saying, and there's no reason to be embarrassed by it. So again, don't forget to ask for the sell. So don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and go ahead and hit that like button if you found value in this video, and go ahead and comment below. I would really like to know your thoughts on asking for the sell. So what kind of things that y'all struggle with asking for the sell? I know it's a very difficult subject for many people, even though they're working hard trying to build a business, but they come to that last little step and they fizzle out. They can't do it. They become, paralyzed because, for whatever reason, that fear, deep within us about, that shyness some of us experience, from asking for the sell. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, Denise James here, and I'm doing part 2 of attraction marketing, how to attract people to join your business. In this video, I'll be covering how to engage your audience. And you're probably sitting there thinking, man, well, how would I attract people to join my business? Those who are actually the right fit for me.